Hello students, a very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to discuss biological disasters. In biological disasters, we are going to discuss today the causes and effects of biological disasters like epidemic, pandemic, forest fire and pest attacks. As we are witnessing it every day, so it is useful for us to understand what is epidemic, pandemic and COVID-19, that is also a biological disaster. Today we will cover, first we have to know the meaning of epidemic and pandemic. Then we must know what are the differences between epidemic and pandemic. Then we will cover causes and effects of epidemic and pandemic. Then the causes and effects of forest fire, and finally causes and effects of pest attacks. Now first we have to know what is epidemic. As we are facing this problem, we are now familiar with all these terms. As we know that COVID-19 is pandemic. World Health Organization had announced this as pandemic in January 2020. Before going to learn what is pandemic, first we have to know what is epidemic. Epidemic is this is actually the occurrence of an illness or other health related event that is usually affecting a large population. So epidemic is an increase, often sudden, in number of cases of disease in a community, clearly in excess of what is normally expected in a population. And epidemic is similar to an outbreak. However, while epidemic describes an unusual frequency of illness in an area or a group or people that cannot be explained by certain usual seasonal increases. Outbreak is used mostly to describe a single case of an unusual occurrence of disease. We have faced such epidemic diseases like dengue and also HIV and AIDS. Dengue is also called the breakbone fever, and it is caused by mosquito, and we know that, and HIV, that is human immunovirus, caused the disease. The common disease is the AIDS. This is combination of set of various symptoms that is called AIDS, that is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. So these are some examples of epidemics. Now we need to know what is a pandemic. Pandemic is actually an epidemic occurring over a wide area. That means if any pandemic can be epidemic, but it is occurring over a very wide area and usually affecting a large population, like COVID-19. This is a picture of COVID-19 virus. So it is now worldwide problem, as it is not limited to a certain area. That's why COVID-19 is declared as pandemic. So now it is clear, I hope it is clear to you, that a pandemic can be epidemic, but in case of pandemic, it occur over a very wide area. So with the current situation, you can understand this very easily, that COVID-19 is pandemic, and dengue and HIV, these are epidemic. Now what are the differences between epidemic and pandemic? From these two pictures you can see, in case of epidemic it is limited to a certain area, but in case of pandemic the disease is spread over the world. So from this definition you can see, an epidemic is an outbreak of disease that affects many in a population and begins to spread rapidly. In case of pandemic, pandemic is a large epidemic. A pandemic covers several countries or spread over from one continent to another. So it spreads throughout the world. So this is the main difference between epidemic and pandemic. Hope it is clear now. Next move to what are the causes for epidemic and pandemic. The causes for epidemic and pandemic are quite similar. The disease can occur or disease can spread due to poor sanitary condition and also due to the contamination of water spread and from the breeding of the disease vectors, and also there are due to various transportation system, due to traveling also. In case of pandemic, due to traveling, it can spread from one country to another country, one place to another place. So in case of epidemic, in case of pandemic, all the reasons are same, but the another extra reason for being a pandemic is the traveling. So as we know that from China it has the novel coronavirus started, but due to traveling and due to travel from one country to another country, it spread so rapidly. So the lockdown is the main lockdown was the main option to stop the spread of this coronavirus, to stop the effect. Now, what are the impacts or what are the effects of pandemic and epidemic disease? We know that the pandemic and epidemic can cause a significant widespread increase in morbidity. What is the meaning of morbidity? Morbidity means the spread of the disease. We are now familiar with all these terms, morbidity and also mortality. Mortality means the rate of life loss due to a certain disease. So pandemics or epidemics both can cause the increase in morbidity and mortality. As we know that pandemics can cause economic damage, as we are facing the same problem, economic loss due to lockdown and due to fear also. The we are now not moving, we are now stick in our, we are now no option to go outside. We are facing the same problem, and also due to lockdown and also due to fear also we are not moving out. That's why our economy is also damaging. And then the here I have already say that the fear induced fear induced process means that we are now not willing to go to any occasion, to any other ceremony, to our friend's house, to our relatives house. We are fear about that, and it is also necessary to maintain at this time also. And also some pandemic mitigation measures can cause significant social and economic disruption, and in countries with weak institution and in case of political instability, it can cause outbreak response measures such as the quarantines has sparked violence and tension between the states and citizens. Next topic is the forest fire. Forest fire is very common, and in last 2 years also we have faced this. And in case of Australia also, in few months later, few months earlier, we have faced that a huge forest fire. I think you can remember, you have heard about this from newspaper and from social media. And forest fire, there are various kinds of forest fire. Let's start with the definition of forest fire. Forest fire means this is very common hazard in the forest, and it can be caused by various. And during summer also, where there is no rain for months, the forest become littered and dry, and it can cause forest fire. And this is the definition of forest fire. Now let's discuss the what are the reasons for forest fire. Forest fire causes of forest fire. Actually, forest fires are caused by both natural causes as well as Man-made causes. Natural causes. Many forest fires start from natural causes such as lightning, which set trees on fire. However, rain extinguishes such fires without causing much damage. High atmospheric temperatures and also dryness also can cause the uh, forest fire to occur. So, the environmental causes may include high temperature, high wind speed, and this can cause a huge loss to the forest fire, and it can cause forest fire. And another cause is human related cause, and mainly human related cause when a source of forest fire in a naked flame and cigarette or using biri or electric spark or any source of ignition comes into contact with the inflammable material. And the traditionally Indian forests have been affected by fires causes forest fire. It can be divided into two: environmental causes and human causes. So human causes includes the use of some flammable by intentionally also and by unintentionally also. It can cause forest fire. Now, what are the effects of forest fire? As we know that the deforestation is very much harmful for our environment, as deforestation can cause increase of the percentage of carbon dioxide, as we know that during during photosynthesis carbon dioxide is reduced and oxygen is getting formed. So when there is a deforestation, the increase of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere will increase. As the carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, this is the main cause of the increasing temperature of the average temperature of the earth system, that can cause global warming. So the main effect of forest fire is on the environment, that is to increase the temperature of the earth system, which can cause several problems to the earth system. So let's start with different major effects of forest fire. uh, the main effect is on the environment, that you are able to explain that forest fire causes deforestation, and deforestation causes increase of carbon dioxide, and increase of carbon dioxide causes global warming. And the other effects are loss of valuable timbers and degradation of catchment areas. Catchment areas mean catchment area is the area that can collect water during rain. And also the loss of biodiversity. What do you mean by biodiversity? What is the meaning of the term biodiversity? Biodiversity means, if you split the term, we can have bio plus diversity. Bio means life, living things, and diversity means variety. So the whole term, it means the variety of life. So during forest fire, various types of plants and animals are decreased, they are lost, and they are getting extinct. So the main effect of forest fire is also loss of biodiversity, loss of wildlife habitat. Habitat means the place where the wildlife are living. Loss of habitat is also the main problem. The global warming, that is the main problem on the environment, I have discussed already. As there is loss of carbon sink resource. Carbon sink resources are the trees. They can absorb carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. So it is now clear. And there also that I already told you that the deforestation causes soil erosion, and as the roots of the trees can bind the soil, so soil erosion is the main effect for forest fire. Ozone layer depletion. Ozone layer depletion, a very vast topic, very broad topic. I am not discussing it in detail, but ozone layer depletion can cause the harmful ultraviolet rays to come to the earth system, and it can cause skin cancer to the human being and also to all the living systems, and the various health problems also, and the loss of livelihood of tribal people. Why tribal people? As we know that the tribal people are dependent on the forest only. There are various tribal peoples are living in Jharkhand. You know that they are dependent with their livelihood is dependent only on the forest. They collect some fruits and they sell it in the local market and they earn money, and this why their livelihood can hamper. Now pest attack. So pest, actually what is the meaning of pest? Pest can be any organism that feeds on the damages cultivated plants, and it can damage and cultivated plants and attacks in the field or in storage, and they can cause various their problems in the plants. So this pest attack can be a biological disaster, and it causes the loss of cultivation, various loss. And so what are the causes of the pest attacks? Pest includes actually all viruses, all weeds, and also mites also, and the pest damages the crops at different stages on growth on the field, and there are various stages pest can attack from the plantation and during up to the harvest they can attack. So and this leads to 5 to 40% crop loss yearly and has a serious effect on the food security in India. And we know that India is a developing country, so we have some food problem. So this pest attack is a very serious biological disaster for our country. So these are the causes for pest attacks, and what are the effects of pest attack? The effects of pest attack can include the quality and quantity reduction. It is obvious that pest attack reduces the quality and quantity. Uh, so we have already noticed, we have already faced this problem, as actually all of we are from our native places from the rural areas, so we have noticed that some pest attack, and also we most of us we have experienced pest attack can decrease the quality and quantity of reduction. Quality reduction is obvious, and quantity reduction is also the report says that 5 to 40% of the food security decrease due to the pest attack, and it can cause other disease vectors. Not only it can cause the loss of cultivation, loss of production, but it also causes some other disease creation, and the most of the insect these are the carriers, and this can cause some other formation of some other diseases like there you can see the beet curly top and blueberry stunt. So these are some other diseases they can create, so this is very harmful. And pest attack can also reduce the rate of photosynthesis, as we know that the photosynthesis reaction can be occur when there is a source of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a green pigment. This can act as catalyst in case of photosynthesis. So when this pest attacks, this can decrease the leaves and also the stem of the plants. So the uh, source of this chlorophyll decreases, and the photosynthesis rate obviously decreases. The what is photosynthesis? All of we know, we have studied in our class 7 or 8, that in standard 7 8, that uh, the what is the photosynthesis reaction? Carbon dioxide and water can react with each other with the help of sunlight, and also the chlorophyll as catalyst can form glucose and oxygen. So, this is the photosynthesis. As due to pest attack there is loss of the leaves and plant stems. So, there is loss of the photosynthesis and the photosynthesis rate is naturally reduced. And this is now it is interlinked with the farmer's income. As the quantity and quality decreased, so it is directly affect the farmer's income. It is obvious now. High cost of the production. Finally, the cost and the controlling, the preventing pest attack. So we have to increase the, we have to invest some money for the pesticides, insecticides, and these are not only these are can economic problem, these can create our health problem also. So much, as we know that the so much of use of pesticides and insecticides are not good for our health. So pest attack is very harmful biological disaster for our country and for all over the world. So from today's lecture we are now able to explain what is epidemic, what is pandemic, what are the difference between epidemic, pandemic, what are the causes of epidemic, pandemic, and what are the effects on environment and also our human health for the epidemic and pandemic. Then we have discussed that the forest fire, what are the reason, there are some man-made causes and there are some also environmental causes and their effects also. Then what are pest attack, what do you mean by pest attack? Then now we are able to explain pest attack causes and their effects. So today up to this, next class we will discuss some meteorological disasters in our next class. So thank you.